I'm not saying it was better. I'm just saying it was different.
People staring, people will, we don't care.
Back in the 1970s, before Twitter, there was radio. Now I'm going to tell you some real personal stuff. I was fired from my first job in radio. I knew from about the time I was 11 or 12 that that's what I wanted to do. I worked with some great guys, Gary Gunner and Joel Goddard. You know who Joel Goddard is? He was Conan O'Brien's announcer in New York. These were the men that trained me in radio. And you know what they taught me? That it wasn't just a job playing records, it was a craft. And the people that first get their hands on you in radio are really the most important because they kind of set the pace for your career. But I went across town to the rock station. WNEX, the Big X, was the radio station that every teenager, every young person in Macon, Middle Georgia listened to.
Bill Elder, WNEX.
There is a phrase you can say to anybody that worked at the Big X back in the 70s, and they'll twitch with excitement. Boogie Patrol.
I'm Dennis Hayes from WNEX, Macon's only 24-hour local news boy.
Dennis Hayes does a fantastic job when you realize that he doesn't speak a word of English.
Boogie Patrol! This is what Boogie Patrol was. The Big X was a family-owned operation, so it didn't have a whole lot of money for promotions, you know, contests to get people listening. We depended an awful lot on record companies to give us product to give away, and we had lots of that, t-shirt. But one summer, somebody came up with an idea of putting all this stuff in the back of a car, of a station van or a vehicle, driving around town and giving it away to girls at swimming pools. Boogie Patrol.
WNEX at 9/11, this is Bill Elder, and everybody's kind of excited around the Big X today. I don't know if I should tell you or not, but we've just received word from Washington that the government has named a tax loophole after our fall. From 140.
That is fabulous.
WNEX.
And this is where Twitter comes in. All you had to say is, the Boogie Patrol will be this afternoon in the Pionona area. Woo! Everybody would head to the pools in Pionona and in South Macon, just waiting for the Big X Boogie Patrol to come by. Girls in bikinis running up to you saying, I want a prize, I want a prize. Boogie Patrol. And every radio station that catered to a certain group would program just for that group. And the Big X was programmed that if adult excitement was right here, we were somewhere up here.
Johnny, shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Good morning, this is Bill Elder. Sure, you're disappointed, but think of how I felt.
We had this little box that would pump the volume up when it was low and bring the volume down when it was high. What this does is when you're riding around with the car and the windows down and wind's blowing, you can turn the music all the way up and it is pumping at you.
But what the heck, we're here to have fun and that's what we're gonna do.
One of the best was the Big Ape in Jacksonville. Now if you think the Boogie Patrol was good, the Big Ape had a swimming pool in their front yard.
914 with a 4 top, 4 winners, more often.
I listen to the Mighty 690 WIP.
And this went on at every top 40 radio station in America, coast to coast, all day long, 24 hours a day. Excitement, entertainment, great music, breaking hits.
Big X, Mountain Dew, month-long madness.
Big X, Mountain Dew, month-long madness.
We had a great on-air staff and an awful lot of fun.
As Harry Harmon, our overly virile, self-confident hero, turns to his track coach before his big mile race and says,
This'll only take a minute.
Boogie Patrol.